Today, we are diving into a really brilliant marketing strategy from the island of Malta. We're going to break down how one company found this hidden, high-spending group of customers that, believe it or not, most restaurants were totally ignoring. And then they built the perfect tool to connect with them. So, let's get right into it.
Okay, so it all kicks off with this number right here, 53%. That is the chunk of diners who are out there actively searching for healthier options when they decide to eat out. Just let that sink in for a second. More than half the market isn't just hoping for a healthy choice on the menu, they are specifically looking for it. You see, that's not just a preference, that's a full-blown demand.
Now here's the number that should make any business owner's ears perk up. 36% of that group, well, they're willing to pay a premium for those healthy options. So we're not just talking about a big market anymore, we're talking about a high-value one, a group that's ready to spend more to get what they want. So who's behind all this? Who's driving this big shift? An incredible 71% are diners between 20 and 29 years old. And that right there proves this isn't just some passing fad. No way. This is a fundamental change in the market, and it's being powered by the next generation of customers. So, what do you get when you put those three numbers together? Well, you get a massive, completely untapped business opportunity. And this is especially true in a super competitive tourist spot like Malta. There's this specific, high-spending customer out there, but the big question is, how do you make sure they find your restaurant?
And that really is the core challenge, isn't it? You might have the perfect menu, exactly what this customer's dreaming of, but in a market that's just packed with options, how do you cut through all that noise? How do you send up a flare that tells them, hey, stop looking, you've found the right place?
Okay, and this is where our case study gets really clever. An organization in Malta decided to build a tool to solve this exact problem. It's called the MELA Index. So, MELA stands for Malta's Eating and Longevity Authority, and their mission is actually pretty simple. They rate and promote restaurants that are genuinely committed to healthy, high-quality food. In other words, it's a curated guide built specifically for that health-conscious diner we've been talking about. The genius of the whole system is this little thing called the MELA sticker. You can think of it like a Michelin star, but for wellness. For a diner who's scrolling online or maybe just walking down a busy street, that sticker becomes this powerful instant shortcut. It just screams, this place is verified, it's high quality, it's exactly what you're looking for. Okay, so a sticker on the door is nice, but let's be real, how does that actually help a restaurant's bottom line? Let's take a look at how the MELA platform is designed to turn those ratings directly into revenue. The business model is a pretty straightforward tiered system. Restaurants can start with just a basic listing to get their foot in the door. They can upgrade to get better placement in MELA's popular best of lists, or they can go all in with a premium branding package. The point is, it's designed to be accessible for pretty much any business.
And here's where the MELA platform becomes a total game changer, especially in Malta. See, the big challenge is that most local restaurants, they don't even have a website. So the solution MELA offers is huge. It gets them instantly discovered on a trusted platform where modern diners are already searching. It's like a digital marketing shortcut.
So the value proposition for these restaurants is crystal clear. First, you get more of the right kind of customers. And second, you get this with basically zero extra effort from your team. The platform handles all the online stuff, so the chefs can just stay in the kitchen and focus on the food.
So we've seen the tool and we've seen the strategy. But who exactly is this whole system designed to attract? Let's break down the 4 key customer segments that MELA helps restaurants finally capture.
All right, so first up, you've got the tourists, right? They're exploring on foot, and they spot that sticker in the window. Then you have the locals, sitting at home, searching online for where to go for dinner. You've also got your dedicated foodies, the ones always looking for unique, high-quality experiences. And finally, you have people just browsing delivery apps. The MELA platform is designed to intercept every single one of them at their point of decision.
You know, when you boil this whole case study down, it really reveals a timeless business lesson. First, you find a clear, underserved, and high-value niche. Then, you build a solution that's tailored to solve their specific problem. It's not just about finding a niche market, it's about building the tools to completely own it.
Which of course leaves us with one big question. This strategy clearly worked in a place like Malta, but could this be the future of dining everywhere? As our tastes get more and more specific, are we going to see platforms that cater to every little niche, from vegan to keto to gluten-free, and will they make the general do-it-all restaurant a thing of the past? It's something to think about. Maybe keep an eye out for it in your own city.